Defence Minister Rajnath Singh was in the Bhuj area yesterday, which of course is in western Gujarat. He issued a stern warning to Pakistan, saying that any misadventure in the Sir Creek sector would invite a decisive response that could alter both history and geography of the area. Rajnath Singh criticized Pakistan's continued disputes over the Sir Creek region, despite India's efforts to resolve this through dialogue. He pointed out that Pakistan's recent military expansion has been happening in the Sir Creek area, and he reminded of India's past military actions, saying that the road to Karachi passes through Sir Creek. Let's listen into what the Defence Minister had to say, and I'll also talk about in some detail as to how Pakistan is making a massive military build-up there in Sir Creek. What their objective is, we don't know, but certainly there seems to be a build-up and how India should respond. But first, let's listen in to what the Raksha Mantri had to say.
पाकिस्तान की नीयत में खोट है, उसकी नीयत साफ नहीं है। जिस तरह से हाल में पाकिस्तान की फौज ने सर क्रीक के सटे इलाकों में अपना मिलिट्री इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बढ़ाया है, वह उसकी नीयत बताता है। साथियों, भारत की सीमाओं की रक्षा भारतीय सेनाएं और बॉर्डर सिक्योरिटी फोर्स मिलकर मुस्तैदी से कर रही हैं। अगर सर क्रीक इलाके में पाकिस्तान की ओर से कोई भी हिमाकत की गई तो उसे ऐसा करारा जवाब मिलेगा कि इतिहास और भूगोल दोनों बदल जाएंगे। मेरे साथियों, आज 2025 में पाकिस्तान को याद रखना चाहिए कि कराची का एक रास्ता क्रीक से ही होकर गुजरता है।
Pakistan has increased its military, air and naval presence in the surrounding areas of Sir Creek. Pakistan is establishing military complexes, mini-military cantonments and emergency airstrips in the southeastern parts of Sindh. Around 150 square kilometers area surrounded by Sir Creek is controlled by the Pakistan Army. Pakistan has increased 4 more Creek battalions of the Sindh regiment. A total of 6 military battalions are protecting and operational in the Sir Creek areas and its surroundings. The latest radars, airborne warning systems, control systems, air defense systems, missiles, Lockheed P-3 Orion, reconnaissance aircraft, all of these have been deployed around the Sir Creek area, most of which have been developed with Chinese technology.
The 96-kilometer stretch in uninhabited marshlands along the Indo-Pak border in Gujarat is in news once again. The area, commonly known as Sir Creek, was mentioned by Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh on the occasion of Vijayadashmi. In fact, Raksha Mantri mentioned that how Pakistan has been building infrastructure near Sir Creek. We know that how Indian Army and forces like Border Security Force are deployed in the particular area because this is one of those border areas that are disputed between India and Pakistan. In the last so many years, several attempts have been made to somewhere address the sort of misunderstanding, but the issue remains unresolved till today. Raksha Mantri mentioned that how Pakistan has been building infrastructure and in fact issued a warning that if Pakistan will try any misadventure, then Indian armed forces are capable enough to give a befitting reply. In fact, Indian Army Chief also mentioned about Sir Creek today, where he said that Pakistan will have to rethink about its activities and also the state-sponsored terrorism, where if they don't stop, then Indian armed forces will not maintain any sort of restraint that was somewhere seen in Operation Sindoor.
So I want to go back to General Pandey. So yesterday the Defence Minister says this. Today we have reports that there is massive military build-up by Pakistan. There's about 100-odd square kilometers of area that is under dispute. It's been there since independence time. We talk about Kashmir as the premier dispute between India and Pakistan, but Sir Creek is one of the forgotten disputes. Why is there so much interest in military build-up around this disputed region, General Pandey?
Yeah, there are a number of layers, Zaka, I think when you see. Look at the fringes of our borders with Pakistan. On the north, you got the Siachen Glacier, about 76 kilometers of frontage under contest, while line of control is. And on to the south is another S called Sir Creek, which is about 96 kilometers worth of dispute again. But Sir Creek becomes important for a number of reasons. One is the exploration opportunities in terms of oil and gas. Second is the line when you draw, the perception of line which starts, which should be actually be the deepest line along the irrigable channel in Sir Creek is a line which will go down, which has already been awarded to us by the international tribunals. This changes the entire EEZ when it comes down to the Arabian Sea, right? So that is one part. The second is this is one of the venues, and I think Raksha Mantri articulated pretty well. The route to Karachi actually goes, it is the shortest route to Karachi, and many other important assets which are facing to Arabian Sea. So one is possibly they are looking at protecting it, but frankly there is no orientation of ours which has shown them to get into this kind of a activity. But what is worrying to me is when all other routes are getting blocked for terror to be imported.
Okay.
This area, when you put in forward bases, terror gets legs through the water channels to get across. While the population on this side is totally averse to such an activity, but yet the possibility exists. The other one is drugs, right? This is a cash, a chunk. You know, it is very, very easy to move across small zone. While BSF is fully alert, they have been empowered. A number of units are deployed. They got a great amount of very, very modern, fast boats and establishment infrastructure which has come about to in the Sir Creek area. But this also remains a challenge. And the last one is the issue which I am more concerned is about the Chinese investment. Why are the Chinese investing their effort not only in terms of money, infrastructure, but also in terms of guidance in these places like Sir Creek, along the line of control, also in towards our northern areas? What is their interest? Is it for a binary stretch? Is it to stretch our forces? These are deeper questions I think the Indian Armed Forces need to look at.
General Pandey, we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining us with your thoughts and perspective. We'll see how this plays out, whether it's in Sir Creek, whether it's in Siachen or anywhere else between India and Pakistan.